I'm Marianne Redding, curator here at the Sioux City Art Center. Today we are going to be talking about one of Zig Jackson's photographs. This is titled, well, it's actually untitled, Entering Zig's Indian Reservation. Zig Jackson was born in 1957, the seventh of 10 children. He is an enrolled member of 3 affiliated tribes, the Mandan, Hidatsa, and Arikara. He was raised on the Fort Bethel Reservation in North Dakota. After attending the photography program at the University of New Mexico, Jackson moved from rural New Mexico to San Francisco, where in 1994 he completed his master's degree in photography at the San Francisco Art Institute. His work has been widely exhibited and published. He teaches documentary photography at the Savannah College of Art and Design in Georgia. Although unacknowledged when convenient, as it too often it is, the lands west of the Mississippi were traditional homelands to many First Peoples. Zig Jackson's ironic image makes his point in a slyly humorous way. You can see that Zig is dressed in a flannel shirt, dark aviator sunglasses, and a Northern Plains war bonnet. The artist poses next to an originally unique highway sign that he created. A smaller sign reads in all capital letters, "Private property, open range cattle on highway, no picture taking, no hunting, no air traffic, new agers prohibited without permission from tribal council." Rather than letting someone else photograph him, Jackson asserts his personal authority by creating a descriptive self-portrait that is not only an image of a Native American at the intersection of multiple divergent worlds, something that seems to be happening a lot lately. I guess it's always been this way, and unfortunately, it always leads to unnecessary violence. But I digress. Untitled, Entering Zig's Indian Reservation, is an image that also speaks for many people who have lived on and continue to live on reservations across the country. Think back to one of the first photographs that we discussed in this series, Linda Connor's image, Hands, Canyon de Chelly, Arizona, that she made in 1982. That photograph acknowledges that First Peoples were leaving their creative marks on the landscape long before European settlers arrived on the continent. In his creative work, Zig Jackson points out that indigenous people are still here and still making artwork. His photographs address issues confronted by contemporary Native nations, including stereotypes, tourism, land rights, and tribal traditions, with the insight of an artist representing his own culture. Underlying the humor, Jackson's image speaks to the plight of Native Americans who have become strangers in their own lands. It's interesting, we talked about Dorothea Lange and the Farm Security Administration photographs that are at the Library of Congress. Zig Jackson is actually the first contemporary Native American photographer to be represented in the Library of Congress's collections. Although there are nearly 20,000 images of Native people in the Print and Photographs Division of the Library of Congress, Zig Jackson's photographs were the first group of contemporary photographs acquired by the library that were taken by a Native American. Zig Jackson has several images in the Magnetic West. We invite you to find them when you come to visit the Magnetic West exhibition before it closes on January 17th. Thank you.